All right, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a bittersweet video. It is gonna be the final episode for our custom Ducati Monster 1200. We're gonna do it vlog style. I gotta run the bikes over to Dotto's. We're gonna be weighing the Monster, finding out how much weight we've saved, which I think is gonna be a substantial amount. And then I gotta take the Panigale over. We're gonna show you kind of the plans for that bike. We're gonna wash the Monster with the help of this beautiful lady.
Wash it.
And then kind of just go over the bike, talk about the build, and that's gonna be it. So sit back, relax,
and enjoy.
All right, first thing we need to do is grab the GLE key. No, I don't need that one. The other two keys are with the bikes. But this view right here never gets old. Freaking ridiculous. Absolutely love this car. Took it up to the Penn State game this past weekend and had a lot of fun. We were in the president's box. Yeah, bring the GLE over. Perfect. Teener Wiener's backing up the GLE for us. Still really like this car. The only things I don't like about it are the brakes are shit, and then the paint scheme's still kind of shitty, but the transmission thing that it was doing seems to be getting a lot better. Teens, I just realized we got to put the all the carbon for the Panigale in here too. I mean, we need it for Thursday, you know? All right, next order of business is grabbing the Panigale and getting this. My pops had to drop his bike off. He didn't have a garage, so he's storing it here for the winter, and then whenever he wants to ride it, he can come over and grab it, which is really nice. There's the Monster right there. I'll grab that after I get this one over there, because on Thursday we start our Panigale build, and I've got about $15,000 worth of carbon fiber in there for Manny at Moto Million, and this is going to be a freaking ridiculous machine by the time it's done. Let's see if she starts up. Haven't ridden this one for a while. Actually, I took it to the dynos. That's not true. There we go. That oil service is just a first service light that just needs turned off. We've already done the first service. We'll make sure that's turned off before the new owner gets it. God, this bike is insane. All right, let's hit the road. All right, so I'm on the road here, and it's in the 40s, and it's really not that bad. Now, I wouldn't want to do it for long periods of time, but I thought riding in the winters here was going to be pretty brutal, and I mean, once it gets below pretty much where it is now, I'm not going to be riding just because the roads get too dangerous, but it's really not that bad. So it's kind of nice that if we want to, out in the middle of the day, like the hottest part of the day, we could always jump on the bikes, get them out, get some miles on them, make sure the batteries stay charged, stuff like that. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, Ducati announced a new Street Fighter V2. Looks pretty cool, but I think what's even more cool is the Street Fighter V4 SP. That thing looks insane. Let me know if you think I should pick one up. Since I'm not keeping this one, maybe that could be a good next personal bike. Although, I feel like with the sponsorship that I have with Moto Million, I could just pick up a base model Street Fighter and then get all the parts through Manny and do an even cooler build than the SP for probably less money. The SP that they announced, the Street Fighter SP, is $35,000, which is, that's a lot of money. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but $35,000 for a Street Fighter is kind of crazy. I mean, this one was only $37,000, just to give you, like, that's getting up there for like a lot of money. For 60 grand, you can buy the new C8 Corvette, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna get this bike over to Dotto's, and then we gotta run back and grab the Monster. All right, we're back. It's time to hop on the Monster, and I don't think it'll be back at my house again, unless maybe to ship it to the new owner. So this is the final episode with the Monster. We won't be actually choosing a winner until the first week of December, because we have to wait for everything to get processed for the month of November on Patreon, and then we can create the list and choose the winner. But so you'll see it in the back of the Panigale videos, probably over at Dotto's for a couple weeks until we have a chance to choose the winner. But this will be the final ride on it, unless, like I said, I have to bring it back here for shipping. It's a sad video, man. Absolutely love this bike. It's so sick. I gotta put some gas in this at Dotto's before we weigh it. But it's just so freaking cool, man. This bike is awesome, and I'm so happy that you guys have enjoyed this build. trying to do, you know, different stuff, even though I know it's a Ducati, you know. It was our first naked bike like this. Dude, this thing just puts a smile on your face every single time. I got my high beams on, there we go. Listen to that. Oh, it's so good. So if you missed the dyno episode, this thing put down 156 horsepower to the wheel on the dyno. It did 133 stock, so we picked up 23 horsepower on this bad boy. And then today we're gonna find out how much it weighs. I believe it was 470 pounds bone stock, but I'm gonna have to go back and look at my videos once I get back to Dotto's house to know for sure. But I'm thinking, man, we could be 40, 50 pounds of weight savings on this bad boy. And I'm really excited to find out. Woo, listen to that thing. God, it's so good. Oh, I'm gonna miss this bike so much. Maybe we just need to get one. I gotta convince Christina to get one, just so I can ride it. We gotta get some final sound clips next to the wall here. It's so good, man. I'll be honest, I've always thought the Monster was cool, but I didn't think that I was gonna fall in love with this bike as much as I have. I think it's in my top 3 most fun bikes of all time. It's just pure fun. And I don't know if the new Street Fighter V2 is gonna be more fun than this. It'll be interesting to see. I definitely wanna ride that bike. It's a possibility for a build series. Let me know if you guys will be interested in seeing a V2 Street Fighter build series, maybe after the SP. But yeah, I mean, this bike is just, it's so nimble, it's so raw, it's comfortable, it looks really, really cool now with the all the customization, and it's just, oh, it's such a cool bike, man. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna really miss it. So there you go, guys. Probably the last time you're gonna see this bike ridden on the channel. And what a sad day. There's Dotto moving snowblowers around. Leave it to him, you know. All right, both bikes are here safely. I was telling Dotto, I rode the SP over first, and obviously it's a phenomenal bike, but because it's cold and because of the ride that I was on, did not have any fun at all on that one. Then I hopped on the Monster, immediately laughing, having fun, exhaust is crackling, popping. It's just such a great street bike. It really is. It's phenomenal. So Dotto's moving some stuff around. We gotta get this big ass lift out of the way. Then we'll get the scales out and we'll make our predictions on how much this thing's gonna weigh. All right, so before we go any further, first order of business, let's crack one open to celebrate the final episode of the Monster build. So I think I'm gonna do this guy here. Dotto picked up some beers for us from Al's of Hampton. Yeah, did you?
Is it the acai one?
Yeah.
I knew it.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
What do you have in Dotto?
What do we got?
Apricot, hazy,
What's
kiwi.
this one?
I'm taking that one.
Acai berry. That's
No.
okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Did I say acai?
Acai.
Acai.
He's not.
He's got one.
Oh! That's hilarious.
I'm gonna do a different one.
Okay, all right. Dude, teens will like the apricot. Or do you like kiwis?
Never had a kiwi.
No? Give her the apricot. I think she'll like that one.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to try that one?
No, I'm not gonna have a whole one.
Why?
You get whatever and I'll try some.
Oh, okay. You want to try some of mine? All right, Dotto, you choose.
I'm definitely gonna go with this one.
Ah,
Okay, there you go. Let's crack them open. Oh, yeah. Dude, what a crazy build this has been. Started in California with Santa Barbara Ducati and all those boys.
Wait,
all the way
Tina's gonna
across
be
the
able to
country.
cheers. Let me get her a glass.
Here,
She can cheers with me.
I'll cheers with this, Dotto. I got
I'm
it.
trying it. I don't feel like waiting.
I got it. What is this? I picked up bourbon whiskey.
Wow, that's really good. She picked up bourbon whiskey.
Okay.
You're just gonna
actually
go out of the
take it?
bottle,
Go hard
straight
or
out of the
go
bottle.
home, right?
All right.
Cheers to the final episode.
Cheers to the
Cheers.
Cheers to the team. Cheers
Cheers
to
to
everybody
you guys.
who watched these videos and supported the projects. We massively appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you guys. Let's actually do numbers on the build. So it was 475 pounds stock weight. And now I'm gonna guess that we stripped
I'm gonna guess.
50 pounds off of it, which would put it at 425?
I'm saying 420.
420?
I wasn't here for every.
Is that just because
thing
you're
that you guys
a
made.
pothead?
You're a pothead fucker?
You a pothead fucker? So you're doing 420?
420.
I'm doing
You
425.
guys should be close because you were here for every segment you pulled off.
That's true.
For
Made
every sing.
Every sing.
Every sing. I've already had too much.
What are you doing, Dotto?
She smells the alcohol and she's like, everything. It's tough. It's so tough because we did so much.
Dotto, we just need a number. Just give us a
420, 425.
I think I'm gonna go 415.
That's a good number. I think Dotto's gonna. I think Dotto might have it. Okay, let's find out. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, so we got the scales set up. We got them zeroed out. You can see it's at 0. I'm gonna hand the camera to Christina. And we're gonna see if it's accurate. Let's see how accurate it is. Look at that.
Shit, I gained weight.
No, it's because you got all
5
your
pounds.
clothes. You got all your clothes on right now.
At the gym, I was 119.
119.
You're holding
But you're
the
what?
controller.
Yeah, you're holding. Yeah, in your bra. From Liar Liar. All right, here, teens, hold this. We'll put it on. Ready? Teens, the one job you have.
Sorry.
You failed at.
I got my foot on it. Up. We're all up.
This is up.
It's up. Kickstand down.
Kickstand down. Lay it on here.
Perfect.
You had one job.
I failed.
All right, it's on the scales. Our custom 2020 Ducati Monster 1200. 475 pounds was the stock weight.
I haven't looked at it.
You haven't looked at it?
It's against my boobs. I
Okay.
haven't looked at it.
All right, I think it's time.
415, 420.
425.
425.
Yeah. What do we got? What?
409.
Shut up.
409 pounds.
Holy crap.
Damn.
409. 409 pounds, dude. Holy shit. Wait, so how much weight savings is that? 60 pounds? Is that what it is? 475.
Who could do math?
It's 65 pounds ish. That's the most we've ever. Actually, the XD Oval I stripped 70 pounds.
That's like one of my biceps.
409 pounds. That's crazy. Like the lowest weight bike we ever had was, I think, the S1000. What?
66.
66. Yeah, 66 pounds.
Like sixes though.
I know, that's true. 66 pounds. Okay, so it did 156 horsepower on the dyno to the wheel. 156, and it weighs 409 pounds wet.
And very small amount of rotational.
Yeah, with the carbon wheels and the
That's
so
why it feels so crazy.
I would say, yeah, this is probably one of the lightest and fastest street legal Ducati Monster 1200s in the world, wouldn't you say? Has to be. That's
I'm
that
not
is-
gonna, like so many people say, well, Jaret,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, okay, all you have to
Show
do
me
is
someone else.
Show it.
Yeah,
You know, have
yeah.
somebody else weigh the monster.
I'm not saying that there isn't one,
Yeah.
but it's up
with
there.
all their parts on it.
Yeah.
Don't pull wheels off.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. No, this is wet weight, you know what I mean? So there you go. That's insane. Now, how did we get to those types of numbers? Well, with our sponsor, Manny from Moto Million. What's that?
Can I turn everything off now?
You can turn it all off, yeah, that's fine. Manny from Moto Million, he provided us pretty much all of these parts. And so massive, huge thank you to him. If you guys want to continue to buy parts from Moto Million, just go to motomillion.com. You can use my code Campisi, save yourself some money. You could in theory copy this build. You guys watched everything we did, and you get all the parts from Manny, and that greatly helps us out, and that's what allows us to continue doing really cool builds like this. So let's go over just some of the parts that helped us get to where it is now. One of the first big ones, look, there's a leaf in the, at least we know that the cooling ducts are working. It's sucking stuff in, you know what I mean? So the first really big thing is the exhaust, the SC Project exhaust system. That shaved, I want to say 15-ish, 15 to 20 pounds with that mod alone. The carbon fiber BST Rapid Tech wheels shaved 10 pounds of rotational mass, which is absolutely insane. Our lithium, oh, actually, it still has the stock battery in there.
That's right.
That's 5 more pounds, dude. It would have been like 404. Unbelievable. So I probably will throw a lithium battery in there before we ship this out to the new owner. But the lithium battery shaves about 5 to 6 pounds. The drivetrain that we did, the 520 conversion, super light sprockets, front and rear sprockets, that was about 2.5 pounds. The rear sets shaved weight. Replacing the whole handlebar setup and all of this saved weight. It's just little pieces that keep going on and on and on. All the carbon pieces that we replaced, the plastic pieces that we replaced with carbon, that all shaved weight. The tail tidy, you know, the mirrors, turn signal delete. Like, it's just little things here and there that went a really long way. So I'm very, very happy with that. Christina is gonna start cleaning this bad boy for us. And that's pretty much the final thing for the build, you know? So I do wanna mention again, we will be choosing a winner for this bike in early December, aiming for the first week of December. We gotta let all of the processing go through for the month of November, and then Christina's gonna create the list, the official fan list, and then we'll come over here and choose the winner, and then this bike will get shipped out free of charge. Yeah, just like the old days. We'll surprise the winner. We'll get them on FaceTime call. It's gonna be epic. Yeah, we'll have my dad come over, and yeah, it'll just be awesome. So I wanted to go over like favorite part of the build, maybe something like that. Actually, first question is, where would you place this on the builds that we've done? Where is it on your list, Otto?
When you say what we've done, with me or all of the builds?
I would say all of them, because you've seen all of them, right?
I would place this as number one.
Would you?
I would, and it's, people are probably like, you idiot, you say that. The V4S was my favorite.
Yeah,
of all
the
time.
Carbon V4.
Yeah, the Carbon.
Yeah.
The Carbon V4S was.
It looked deadly.
I think it did look incredible.
But the fun fact.
But we're talking about fun factor.
But it had a lot of fun factor too.
It did.
Okay.
But I don't think it has
It's
as.
not like this.
No.
It's not.
No.
There's something about this bike that just makes it like super. And yes, if I could have multiple bikes in my garage.
Give me both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a Diavel, you know,
One
this, the
cruiser,
SP.
one
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But this bike overall wins in almost every category.
Yeah, I agree. Looks, fun factor, everything,
Yeah, you
right?
can hop on
Uniqueness.
it, and it's rowdy. You feel like you're
It's
gonna go raise
fast.
hell every
Yeah.
single
You
time.
can carve canyons with it, turns. Yeah, you can do some highway cruising stuff. That's funny. So you put it at number one. For me,
it was tough. It was tough because the Carbon V4S that we did and this were like side by side.
you didn't see the X Diavel in person
I did not.
because, dude.
I think I would definitely have it either in top 3 or top 5. Definitely.
Okay, I agree with that. I think my list, as far as like just fun factor, it's between this. I think this X Diavel and Street Fighter. Like it's. But
I
even
love the XCM, but because it looks exactly the same. It was a brushed steel tank.
Yeah,
It was blacked out,
yeah.
carbon. It was a cruiser style.
it's in the top 3, I think, best builds we've ever done. As far as fun factor riding it, it's maybe number 1 for me. It's that fun, guys. Like we're not bullshitting
I was
you.
driving behind you, and when you were on the V4, as soon as we left the driveway, I could tell you wanted to get off. And then he got on the Monster to come back, and he was gone.
Just having a
He was like
blast.
3 cars ahead,
Yeah.
just gone.
Not even realizing it. It just brings it out in
All
you.
I could hear was just exhaust. Bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop, 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 bop.
I love that.
I said, so they announced the Street Fighter V2. It's going to be really interesting to see how that bike is compared to this because it pretty much replaced this.
How
Yeah.
nasty it looks.
I know. The V2?
It almost has like the sport bike look
Exactly.
without us being a
Just like
sport
the
bike.
V4 Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I know.
It's super aggressive and mean.
I can't, dude, that would be a great
And then-
build for after the SP.
I know. And then at the same time, it's like it has all the characteristics and the fun factors of a naked bike.
Yeah, exactly. And the Panigale V2 motor is incredible. Like, I love the Panigale build, the V2. That was a lot of fun. So.
I do think that one of the hardest things that we're gonna that we're ever gonna not be able to do is replicate the look and the sound of this exhaust on any other bike.
There's no way. And that was one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this build, because the Monster in this iteration at this platform, the 1200, is done. It's no more. So they're not making any more of these. So when they do make a new Monster, it's not gonna look like this anymore. Won't have a trellis frame. You probably won't have an exhaust like this. Ducati's already working on electric bikes. I mean, stuff like this, the rawness and the beautifulness of seeing the pipes and everything, it is going to be a thing of the past. So, man, like I said, it really makes me want to find one of these for myself and just do a build very similar to this and just park it in my garage, you know, because it's going to be something really, really special. So that's crazy. I think that's about it. I mean, I don't really have anything else to add, you know, like I think that's the build. So.
Starting on the SP next.
Yeah, we're gonna be starting on the SP next. You guys can see it sitting in the back. I think we're actually gonna go live on YouTube right now. So by the time this comes up, that will have already happened. But yeah, like I said, I wanna go back and just say thank you guys so much to all the patrons who support our projects, to everyone who watches them on YouTube, to everyone who comes and hangs out on Instagram and comments and likes and shares with your friends. I mean, this is a dream come true for me, and like, it's just incredible. And to be able to come back here to Pennsylvania and do this with Dotto, it's amazing. And have my dad there, and just, I'm just so happy, dude. I'm so thankful, and I hope that it comes through in the videos. Because this is a dream job for me, and I'm gonna do these builds for as long as I possibly can, as long as I can make Dotto continue to wrench on stuff. So yeah, and Dotto's got some really cool things in the works. I think you guys are gonna be really excited about that, and we're just gonna keep having fun, man, and building cool bikes and giving them back to you guys for supporting our projects. So I think that's it. Again, huge thank you to Manny from Moto Million. We could not do the caliber of the builds that we do without him. Huge thank you to this lady right here for putting up with us. We give her a hard time, but it's all in good fun. And she helps out too. You guys might not realize it, but I run a lot, like everything by her along with Dotto. I'm like, what do you think about this build? Or what do you think about that? Or what do you think about these parts? Yeah, no, I mean, she's good. She has great, she has a great eye for style and stuff. And, you know, all of us, me, Dotto, and Christina, you know, we're all equally in this. So that's it. We're going to be doing the Panigale V2, sorry, the Panigale V4 SP. There's too many damn Vs in the lineup. This is going to be the next bike. So moving forward, all your entries will be going towards this bike, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous when we're done. I think it'll probably look cooler than that bike. I don't know if it'll have the fun factor for the type of riding that I do, but for people who are doing smackdowns, track enthusiasts, and people who just want to go fast as shit and be on a capable machine, this is going to be one of the best in the world when we're done. So I'm really excited. Dotto, thank you for your hard work.
A lot of people have been saying, well, when is it too late to join? You know, Patreon, it's never
too late.
You
can
literally go on right now and be entered for both of these bikes, literally at the same time.
Yep. So yeah, I make sure that you know, you don't have to do anything else. Just sign up on there, and you guys are all good to go. And it's just patreon.com/Campisi Customs. Look at that. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it.
Winner, you're welcome.
Yeah, the bike looks really, really good. And yeah, I'm stoked, man. I'm just stoked. I'm excited for the next project. I already have ideas for what I want to do after that bike. I'm going to be talking to Dotto about that and the patrons, and then eventually YouTube as well. But yeah, that's it. So I thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video and the build. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.